living with hate and how it can destroy you from the inside out. What is the most powerful emotion in the human psyche? Many would say it's love, others would say it's hate. Now, according to general psychology, both love and hate can be considered equally powerful emotions, as they both reside in the opposite ends of the emotional spectrum and can generate intense feelings of psychological changes and strong behavioral responses. However, some argue that hate can sometimes feel stronger due to its more immediate and destructive nature compared to love, which often requires sustained effort and patience. Now, in actuality, both emotions can compel your actions, but it is only hate that can affect you so deeply, right to your very core, that it can make you physically and mentally sick, or worse, much worse. And let's not confuse hate and anger. Anger is sort of a temporary, often a situation-specific feeling of displeasure that will generally come and go throughout the day. Listen, we all get angry and then move on from it eventually. Now, hate is a deep-seated, enduring, negative feeling towards someone or something, usually involving a strong dislike, hostility, and a lack of willingness to understand or empathize, making it much more intense and long-lasting than anger. Many psychological studies agree that living with hate, deep hate, really deep hate, can affect your physical health. Those intense negative emotions can lead to serious breakdown in bodily systems. When people say at times how the mind in a positive or negative state can affect the body, they could not be more spot on. Now, here are 6 general effects to the body caused by harboring hate. Stress hormone release. Your body releases stress hormones like cortisol, which can disrupt your body's natural balance and lead to various health complications if sustained over time. Elevated blood pressure. Chronic stress brought on by hatred can contribute to high blood pressure, increasing the risk of heart disease. That's a big one. Weakened immune system, making you more susceptible to infections and illness, which in turn can make you very weak. Digestive issues. Problems like stomach aches, indigestion, irritable bowel syndrome. More infections means more trips to the doctor and more problems. Sleep disturbances. Now, hate can disrupt natural sleep patterns, and we all know how this can affect your overall health, mood, and anxiety. Insomnia is a miserable predicament to be in. Most importantly, unhealthy coping mechanisms. These are the scary factors. People dealing with hate might turn to unhealthy coping mechanisms like excessive alcohol consumption, poor diet, gaining unhealthy weight, lack of energy to care for yourself or body, possible new or returning exposure to drug abuse or smoking. These destructive addictions will be hard to walk away from and can lead to a downward spiral. So listen, chronic anger puts you into a fight or flight mode, which results in numerous changes in heart rate, blood pressure, and immune response. Those changes then increase risk of depression, heart disease, and diabetes, among other conditions. Now at this point, you must be saying, damn, this all sounds absolutely horrible. So what can we do about it? Or what advice can we give to someone you know who might be living with such hate before that hate literally eats them up from inside out? Well, it's really simple, but very, very hard to do. Forgiveness, because your health depends on it. To willingly act on forgiveness towards another person is very difficult, especially when that other person did not do anything to warrant it. Forgiveness in that case has nothing to do with that person. It's not about releasing any guilt or regret in service of that person. It has all to do with servicing yourself. Studies have found that the act of forgiveness can reap huge rewards for your health, lowering the risk of heart attack, improving sleep, and reducing levels of anxiety, depression, and stress. Research on this topic are from Karen Schwartz, MD, at Mood Disorders Clinic at the St. Johns Hopkins Hospital. I'll leave the link down below. So on the matter, Schwartz says that forgiveness is not just saying the words. It's an active process when you make a conscious decision to let go of the negative feelings. Again, whether that person deserves it or not. She also says by releasing that anger, resentment, and hostility, that you may start to feel empathy, compassion, and affection. Now, I don't know if I can agree wholeheartedly with that, as I have been there. And affection is definitely not on my list of feelings. But I can understand, in general, you are letting better emotions in by letting all that negativity out. But I can tell you one thing, really letting go of the constant thoughts of resentment and the replaying of situations in your head with the reality of the pain and anguish that person has caused in your life. When you can, in a sense, forget about it or not put any importance on it whatsoever, it's literally like cutting a cancerous tumor out of your body. You allow the body, mind, and emotions to heal, and are able to let good emotions, good moments, and good people back in your life. It's like you can finally breathe clean air again. There are much more interesting scientific and bodily changes that happen when the mind interacts with the body. I recommend read up more on it if you are interested. I'll leave some links down below. Hate and anger are natural and easy emotions to have, and they are perfectly normal and human. But to live with and sustain hate will cause yourself damage that, if left unchecked, will be very harmful. Hell, maybe letting go of that hate can lead to healthier communication and resolve. You will feel you are the better and more divine person. By living a good, healthy, happy life is the greatest, your greatest revenge on that person that wronged you. So guys, in closing, as I always say, go out and live your best life. But never forget, what does not put us down makes us stronger. Bless you all, and I'll see you on the next episode. This is Joe Steele out. Ciao, everyone, and have a good one.